Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for coming back around. I thought I'd kind of go over a little bit of I got a box light that's turned. See, I gotta put light behind me, otherwise it's too dark, and I just need to change that up situation. Okay, not a professional makeup artist, not a professional YouTuber either, so I appreciate you guys being here hanging out with a lady of a certain age. We're gonna talk about some of the stuff that I've just picked up recently. Feeling the need to kind of confess my shopping interests to you guys. So I did pick up several Scott Barnes cosmetics products. I'll have a whole video on that. Please subscribe so that you don't miss it. I did pick up another one of these Fenty eavesdrops recently. Oh my gosh, my dog likes to move around in her crate, so I cut that part out. Okay, I did pick up another shade of the Fenty eavesdrop, the Fenty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. I had shade 9 before and it was too light, so I went up to 11. 11 is my perfect shade. So I got that on today. I did pick up some other skincare products and I kind of want to play around with them. This one right here is the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. I picked it up in shade 322. I don't know if that's going to be the right one. Let's just look here. So yeah, I mean, it seems like it might be a pretty good match. It's not horrible. So I think I've heard mixed reviews on this. So of course now I have to find out for myself, because I don't just trust everybody else's reviews. I also picked up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1. They say this is the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury airless filter stuff. Not the foundation, not the filter foundation, but I think the airless filter glowy skin stuff. And people are saying this is the dupe for it. So I might try that out. I've got a couple drugstore, a couple non-stuff. Might as well talk about the rest of the drugstore stuff, huh? I picked up 2 more of these LA Girl palettes. This is the Hey Hey Vacay that matches my other Hey Hey Vacay, which is right here. So I picked this one up before. This is Tan Lines, I think is what this one was called. It doesn't say on the front of it, but I'm pretty sure this one's Tan Lines. That's the one I picked up before, and I loved it. I was so impressed with this kind of coral mint neutrals and the right combination of shimmers. It went on very well. I was like, who are you and where have you been? So I picked up another one. This is a second Hey Hey Vacay. This one's called, I think it's like Palm Trees or something. Oh, Under the Palms. I found the sticker. So Under the Palms, haven't even tried this yet. A little ASMR for you. That's what the colors looks like. Significantly warmer. We've got kind of a more serious green. You know, you've got your kind of grungy greens, your sort of pine green, I guess maybe I'd call them. Fir. I don't know. I live in the Northwest. We have trees, so we start talking in shades of trees. But I thought this is actually a really pretty color. What does it say? Oh, Palms. Palms, BRB, Panoramic, and Mojitos. Not pandemic, but panoramic. So I picked up that one, and then I picked up this one too. This is the LA Girl Pro Artisan eyeshadow palette, and this is Artistry is what it's called. I think they had 2 of these. So I'm looking at doing a new camera, and I don't think the quality of sound is very good. This one actually has pretty good quality of sound. I don't hardly ever use my microphone because the audio on the camera is so good. But this one, you have that bold, like cobalt blues and stuff, and you still have some greens. You've got kind of this silver, more of a deeper orange color. So didn't really need them, but liked the first quality so bad, I picked up 2 more of these good big size palettes. Tati, in one of her first videos back, if not her first video back, she was talking about some products that she'd been using recently. Some of these that I've been playing around with recently have come from that, including these JCat palettes. Now, she talked about and used this one, which is the deeper of the 2 shades. So I've got light to medium. It must be like light to medium and medium to dark. It's like literally 2 different ones. And when I first went online, of course, the the medium to dark was already sold out, but this is the one I think she used. So I grabbed this one that's the light to medium, and it is so light. So I want to play with these now that I have both of them and see how this works. I'm a little bit scared for such a thick foundation, because to me, I like the lighter. I like the skin tints. I like the tinted moisturizers. I like the serums. You know, even the skin balms, like the Stila has that skin balm, the tinted balm. I like those a lot. This is so thick. This seems to me like it could be stage makeup, that kind of thickness, or it could be perfectly fine. It could go on and sheer out and blend out and just meld with the skin, which is what I'm hoping for. But yet you can build it up where you need concealer and you've got all these different shades. I'm hoping we'll find out. I also picked up the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Freshware. I picked it up at Chick 125. I think it was because it was the only one that they had. Is this the one that everybody was going crazy about? I don't know. It's a foundation and a powder. So a powder foundation. That might be too light for me. All right, we're gonna put a little of this on here. You know, okay, it is pretty light. It's very light for me. So this I might have to wait a bit on that until later on in the year. Yeah, this is far too light. This might work well underneath eyes. Let's try a little. I'll grab a clean brush here. I mean, I don't know why. My favorite powder foundation of all time is the Bare Minerals. Okay, you know what? This is fine. I like the Bare Minerals one. I also like the Fenty. Fenty's got one too. Yeah, I can see using this. I mean, it's too light for me for all over my face, but if I want to just like lighten up certain strategic places, I can see using that. I don't know why this was so viral. I picked it up because I wanted to see what the hype was. Okay, drugstore pricing, not necessarily drugstore. I picked up a couple more of these Colourpop Quads. I was super impressed with these. I really like these. I think I got 2 of each of these already. So I picked up another one. I should say, when I first got these 2, they both came in busted, as did these. Now, you guys, I ordered these from Ulta. I don't know if any of y'all work for Ulta, but I don't really care for their return policy. So if you order something online, you can't just go in. You can go into the store and return it, but you can't exchange it. So even if they have it on the shelf. So like I ordered a bunch of stuff from Ulta, used points, had a discount code or a coupon code or something, but I used like $14 in points and then like another, I don't know however much in, like $15 in a coupon code. And these are each $15.99, I think, a piece. $14.99 or $15.99. Anyway, right around $15, $16 a piece. They ended up being, I wanted to think the price dropped down to like $11 and some change per unit. So when I went to return them, they give me the balance of what it was pre-points. And then they said when you use your points, the points will go back on your account, which is fine, but that takes days. You can't just go in and take a broken palette and say, here's the one that's not broken, can I have this one instead? You can, but just know that you're going to pay the difference, which I just wish they had a better system to just be able to swap. It's the same thing. Why? And part of it I understand, you know, they put points back in your account so that you're encouraged to go back in and spend it again, but it's the same thing. I already spent the points. I don't need the points back on my account. I just want to be able to swap out the product, and I guess I'm dumb or something when it comes to that. Okay, I did grab the Sephora Size Up mascara. I don't need another mascara open right now, so I'm not going to open it right now, but Natasha Denona used this when she did her Sephora masterclass that got broadcast to like half a dozen countries simultaneously. She used this mascara, and I'm like, if this is good enough for my girl Natasha, it's going to be good enough for me. I'm hoping. I'll let you guys know when I do get into it and start playing with it. And then also, because of recent changes with KKW, I took advantage of they've got a big sale. They've had a big sale on the KKW website, as well as big like 50% off sales at Ulta. So I picked up a few KKW products. This Camo Palette I'd wanted. I have the Classic Blossom and the classic one. And of course they're all on sale, but I got them full price. But that's what the Camo Palette looks like. And it looks like it's right up my alley. You know, I mean, it looks like I've got the darkest shade of brown. I've got some lighter shades that are going to be good, like transition or buff outs. I've got some of those green shades in here. I thought this actually was really pretty. And to get it on sale, even though I know the brand's not going away. So I apologize to you guys if by the time this video goes up and you go, you know, because you're interested, or if I play with it and you're interested and it's not there anymore, I'm sorry. I try not to do that, but I can't always predict when something's going to sell out, and I don't get anything early. I don't get anything in PR. I buy it with my own money, so I get it when you guys do, if you guys are interested. And if it's something that you're interested in but you haven't picked it up yet, well, hopefully you'll still be able to pick it up. Okay, and so I also picked up This is also in the Camo. This must have been launched at the same time. I think it's a liquid lip here, or a lipstick called Private. Oh yeah, it's like a liquid lip, maybe? Let's swatch, shall we? Find a part that's unsullied. Yeah, kind of a warm, matte, nudie brown. It almost seems like kind of like your dusty rose nude shade that I always prefer. I don't have enough KKW products to do like a face full. I have, like I said, the 2 classic palettes, which are the same size as this Camo one, and I've got a couple of the lipsticks, including lip liners, and I like them. Same packaging. I just picked up another one in a different shade. This one's more of a purpley, plummy mauve color, which is not one that I had. Some of the other ones I have are very, very light, and I have to be careful because I want to make sure I have to use them in certain places. This is probably the lightest lipstick that I go. This is the Scott Burns one. And I also picked up 2 of her liners, I guess. So here's kind of like the plummy colored one. I'm trying to think of what was the shade name of this lipstick. Pink 5. And the lip liner I picked up, which is hopefully somewhat of a corresponding one. Looks like this. And I think she did like a pink line. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. A pink line and a nude line, and I don't know if there's a warm line or what. This is probably from the nude one. This is Honey 2 is another one of these. This might be too yellow for me. I don't know if it's anything like the packaging. It might be. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to throw this up here right next to that. Oh yeah, this will go. Okay. It's maybe slightly, not even yellow. There's nothing yellow about it. It's just a good, solid nude lip liner. So I've got the Honey 2, is that what it's called? Honey 2 lip liner, and then that liquid lip that I picked up, and then the lipstick bullet and another lip liner. Those all go well. Those give me kind of like a neutral warm-ish without being too orangey, and then the cooler option. Okay. I'm not upset by this. This is when I picked this up. This is like a 2-pack kit. This is her face contour stuff. I didn't get in on this before. I didn't get into the hype of her cream contour products, but Ulta had the sale. So let's just see what these look like. This is so for whatever reason I thought this was, oh, okay, so that's weird. So this is like a four color product. I have eyeshadow from the Broken Palette all over it. This one is light medium. So I have what appears to be a shimmer on one side, definitely a shimmer highlighter, and then a shimmer matte, or a light matte on the other of one of these. And then this must be more of a contoury one. So I have, it already looks like a mangled tip on this, but that's fine. That's pretty light for me, but it looks like it might build up a little bit here. So I've got that lighter shade. And then, oh, this is significantly darker. Darker and almost grayish looking. Okay, we'll have to play with these colors to see how they look on regular skin. I didn't get caught up in these before. Did you? How do you guys feel about the KKW stuff? I don't think I've seen what the new line is going to look like, or what the new reinvention of KKW Beauty, what it's going to be now. I don't know if she's going to drop the W from it, and maybe it wouldn't be, it'd just be Kim Kardashian. It would be Kim Kardashian. See what I did there? I didn't actually say the initials out loud. Okay, so this is a concealer from Kylie Cosmetics. This was also on sale, and it seems to be very, very yellow. Yeah, so this is going to have to be a strategically placed thing. This is a hit and miss, you know, but it was on sale. I think it was like $10 or $11 or something. I got this brush to go with, oh, I picked up some Morphe products. I think this came with the Morphe stuff. I didn't intend to buy that, I don't think. Well, I chose it, but I don't know why. What else? This is the last thing I picked up in my recent like beauty and cosmetic shopping haul. This is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind. This is the matcha and apple. I tried the banana one when last time I was in Mexico, and it was okay. Not enough for me to want to purchase the like full size. I think it's going to be my next purchase. So what else did I get? I got a couple new Charlotte Tilbury products I'll bring back to you guys. I picked up a couple Morphe products I'll bring to you guys. Oh, you know what else I got? I got the new Alter Ego palettes. Let me grab those really fast. You guys are going to have to tell me which one of these you want me to do first. So, Alter Ego has had three... No, Alter Ego is a company that does dupes. And Allie Glines has a code. Rhonda over at Hot Miss Mama MD, she's got a code. I recommend using the codes. I think their palettes are normally like $16 pre-code, and then it'll take however much off of it. Very economical, especially when you compare them to the originals. The originals are $65 and up. Okay, so the first one, this one came out a while ago. This is, well, this isn't the dupe, this is the original. This is the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. Looks like this. You guys are probably all very aware. Warm palette, it's gorgeous. The dupe they came out with is called Canyon. So I hadn't picked this up when it first came out. I think they also duped one other palette, maybe the Metropolis palette, and they think Artemis is sounding familiar. I didn't pick that up because I had the original. Why would I buy the dupe? It's the same battle I waged myself with this, but there's the dupe right there. So smaller pan size, different layout and color, so this will of course be a challenge for me. You can't really dupe the Natasha Denona formula, but you can dupe the color story. So I picked that up. If you guys are down with the bronze, didn't want to spend money for the bronze, and wanted a non-makeup artist, everyday layperson, lady of a certain age, take on whether that's a dupe or not, let me comment down below. Okay, this is the new one. This is the brand new one that just came out. This one's called Shadow Kiss. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Glam palette. So just as a refresher, there's your Glam, neutral, cool toned. I call it cool tone. I mean, it's truly neutral. It's not cold, like when you think of like blues, but it's not the warm of the oranges. It's very neutral. Shadow Kiss is the dupe. Looks like that. And again, comparing the two, they did not put them in the same place. They did not call them the same thing. So that's going to be a challenge for me, is matching them up. Maybe I'll do something new and swatch them this time so I can actually know which one I'm getting at. So there's the two bronze and glam dupes added to my arsenal. And then I was like, hey, I didn't know they had this. Didn't see anybody talking about it, but there was another dupe, another palette showing up there in their new releases called Luster Charm. And wouldn't you know it if I don't think it's a dupe for a Pat McGrath palette. So let's take a look really fast. I think it is. Now, because these are inexpensive, I'm fine with the whole, you know, designer inspired. That's what the Luster palette looks like. Let me get into this. I don't cotton to brands that try to come up with a fake of it. And that's what that dupe looks like. I feel like it's slightly more, I don't want to say ethical, because they should come up with their own color stories, but have they all been done? I don't know. Anyway, put them on the same palette. I mean, the biggest compliment you can give somebody is plagiarism, right? So this is not a fake pretending to be the original, charging that price. That I draw the line on. I'm not down with any fakes in cosmetics that purport to be the originals. These don't do that. They don't even say anything about the original in here, but us in the know, we get it. We look at this and we go, oh yeah, that looks like it might even be a dupe. Now, some of the colors aren't coming through exactly the same, but I think a lot of them are. But I haven't played with it yet. So you guys tell me, leave me a comment down below. Tell me which one of these purported dupes, not replica, but dupe, which one you want me to come back with next. I haven't gotten through my entire collection of dupes. I've got that. I've got a lot of other new products here. Tell me what you guys think about these. Are these things that also are drawing your attention? Are you gravitating towards these? I've got a combination of drugstore and higher end stuff. So if any of these products you're like, hey, I was curious about that, I'll bump it to the top of my testing list and either come back with a first impression video if I haven't gotten into it yet, or I will give you a good solid recommendation, at least my version of solid, a good solid take on, does it work with a lady of a certain age? We've got dry, mature, aging skin. Sometimes dry, sometimes not. Sometimes problematic, sometimes looks pretty darn good. Different times of year we have different aesthetics, things that we might like. So there might be products that I go, okay, for this time of year, not really my jam, but ask me in a couple months or 3-4 months when there's snow on the ground if I like it better then. then I'll let you know. I hope you guys are doing really well, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell, get notified. I do upload Wednesdays and Fridays, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's US time. If you're viewing this from overseas, not on Wednesday or Friday, that's okay too. I love you guys. I hope you're doing really well, and until my next video, bye for now.